DCeased, the end of everything starts right here. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you that all-important comic book review so you the fans can make a decision on what comics to buy. And today guys, we're talking about the first issue of DCeased. This is issue 1 of 6, and this is written by Tom Taylor, and the artwork is done by various artists here. Now, when I heard about DCeased, I was a little bit hesitant at first because I'm like, oh, we've done Marvel Zombies, we've seen The Walking Dead, we've seen all these other zombie books, and it seems like it's run its course, and now DC is doing their take on the zombie world. So what does this book have to offer? What is it that's going to be different for the readers that's going to make you pick this book up? Well, let's talk about it, okay? So, just to let you guys know, there are spoilers in this review, so if you have not read your copy yet, please go read your copy and come back to see me, okay? Alright, so, first things first, let's talk about the artwork in this book, okay? The artwork is done by various artists, and I feel like the artwork in this issue was totally inconsistent. I definitely was not happy with it. It seems like the inking was all over, the facial expressions were off. I felt like the art was very stiff at times. Sure, there was a couple of great panels in there too, where you get to see different types of zombies and people scarring their face apart. But the overall artwork in the book was just rough at best, okay? So let's talk now about the story. What happens in this issue, and are you going to buy this book now, okay? So, mainly, obviously, this first issue is a setup to the apocalypse that's happening on Earth, okay? So, speaking of Darkseid and Apocalypse, right, we wind up seeing Darkseid on Earth. That's how this book winds up opening up, and our Justice League is doing battle against Darkseid. And they wind up winning the battle against him, and he takes off, and little do we know is that he kidnaps Cyborg and takes him to Apocalypse. And so what happens is, basically, he injects Cyborg with this technovirus, and he puts death inside of him, and basically Cyborg's technovirus infects Apocalypse. Apocalypse blows up, and then he gets transported back to Earth, and the next thing you wind up seeing is that since Cyborg is connected to everything, the virus winds up spreading through your phone or through your TV, anything that's connected to Wi-Fi. And that's how everyone gets the virus. So within 10 seconds of this book, everyone winds up getting this virus, and they all becoming these crazy creatures that are scraping their flesh off their bodies, and whatever the case may be. You wind up finding out that Batman is doing the investigative work, and little do we find out is that Nightwing gets affected, and Nightwing takes out Batman, and Batman gets affected at the end of this book. And that's pretty much all that happens in this book. So what did I think of it? I did not like it. Zombie books are right up my alley, but really, in all honesty, guys, this was just, you know, this was the setup issue to see how the apocalypse happens. So maybe this will get better, and maybe Tom Taylor will write a better story. But I got no character emotion out of this book whatsoever. You get one page that has to deal with Cyborg and Batman putting a tracker on him, but that was about it. Otherwise, the book was just there. And if it wasn't for the cool cliffhanger at the end of the issue, I might not have picked up the second issue. So I'm going to give it one more chance to see where it goes. Again, I am a sucker for these zombie books, but this was very disappointing. No emotion, no character development whatsoever. It's just, why does this need to exist? So in my opinion, I gave this one a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Very rough start to this. Again, I'll give it a second issue, see where it goes, but if it doesn't pan out, I'll probably drop it after that. So guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of DCeased issue 1. Were you a fan? Not a fan? Is this just another zombie book? Is this just another gimmick? If you want to collect this first issue, go ahead, because it's got a lot of cool covers in it. But besides that, it's not something I would recommend. So guys, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that all-important notification button so you don't miss any of this content from me. And guys, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.